Cancer, this is a timeless tarot reading for you. Date of recording is the 23rd of January 23. But that doesn't mean that this reading has to resonate with you right now. It could resonate in the near or even far or very far future. For this reading, I am using my own tarot cards. I call them the medieval oracle cards. And especially in your reading so far, I'm being called to not go strictly by the images or words printed on the cards. There's something heavily between the lines, and I have to be very intuitive right now. And I think there could be something work related. Maybe you have been stuck in a job, not necessarily stuck with an employer, but with the profession itself, that maybe you don't hate it, but you could want something else, something more, a second thing, so that the first thing doesn't get too boring. I don't know, you just want a change, and maybe nothing has worked out for a while. Maybe you will receive some news regarding a job situation. This news will probably confuse you. It might feel like a seduction, a manipulation. And you might have some very wrong ideas about this job or this profession or the employer. I think you might be afraid that this would even be worse than your old situation. I think you might think that it is not suited for you. I think you could even think that you are not good enough for it, not skilled enough or experienced enough, or I don't know, good looking enough. So there's something that you feel like you're not enough to do this. And even if you would perceive yourself as enough for this job, you still would doubt it very strongly, because it's maybe something that doesn't fit in with your ethics, with your ethical standards. Do you say that in English, ethical standards? Yeah, probably yes. With your morality or moral compass that you have. I think there will be a lot of doubt and confusion about that. Not regarding the payment or something. I don't feel any issue here. That is a really shitty offer, like where you earn less than before or something like that. It's not about that. It's just you feel as if you don't fit into this job. Even I also don't think it's a very I think it's something, maybe it's unusual, maybe not many people do this job, and maybe you would be ashamed of doing this job. Maybe you would feel like you are like kidding yourself, like you're being inauthentic if you would say yes to this offer. I just feel it will trigger a lot of negativity getting this information, but that doesn't mean that it ultimately is a bad situation, a bad offer. This is possibly only in your head, but let me go a little bit deeper. I think this offer could come from a woman. A woman that appears cold. She might try to be friendly and warm with you, but you will feel a certain coldness coming from her and her heart space. Her offer will really not be bad. Also not financially, but somehow you are so suspicious of all this. Maybe this job will also help you to afford a car, if you don't have a car. I think this job offer might even improve your financial situation. But I feel like you're just feeling as if you would sell your soul to the devil if you would say yes to this thing. Like there's something weird about it. And the person who is the boss of this, whatever it is, or who is the person who offers you this, you don't feel sympathy for this person. You feel that she, or maybe even he, is not trustworthy. Not that they will not that this person will use you or abuse you in some way, like, or screw you over financially. Nothing like that. You know that this person is professional. This person will not betray or cheat you. I think you know that. But there's just something within you, like, regarding morality, regarding your own authenticity, that just doesn't sit right with you. And you feel like you would have to play a role in this job and act in complete disalignment to your true self or your spiritual self, something like that. But actually what I'm seeing is that at the end it could be a temporary thing, like not a job that you will do for 30 years or 20 years, maybe maximum 10 years or even less. I don't know, maybe you will not even have to quit your old job for this one. Maybe it's just someone who is asking you to do something for 2 or 3 weekends, but offers you a lot of money. And don't get me wrong, that sounded a little bit weird now, but I don't know, maybe someone asks you to play a certain role in a commercial just 1 or 2 times and offers you a lot of money, but the commercial is stupid and you don't like commercials. That's just an example. So there's some moral issue with that. I'm not speaking of becoming a sex worker or something, because before I spoke out the example that I was giving, I feared that it would sound a little bit like that when I described it, but that's not what I meant. Not that kind of moral issue. Maybe a little bit in this direction, I don't know, but not entirely. But I'm actually seeing that this job offer, doing this, even if it's just temporarily, it is a path. It's a part of your life path. It's a part of your plan. You might probably not even have a lot to do with the person. You might even have to travel for this job. Probably even to another country, could be. But the outcome of it is just that you will gain some wisdom from it. It's part of your plan, it is your destiny, and when you start doing this, you will feel that. Even if it will still feel weird for a while, and you perceive this offer as a very superficial thing, as something that is not profound and not in alignment with your spirituality, the weird part about it is that you will mature very, very deeply while doing this stuff. And I just want to say it again, it's not something completely immoral. You know, it's not like you're becoming a hitman or, you know, something dangerous like becoming a sex worker, and it's not something hardcore like that. Let's just say you hate smoking and maybe you lost a family member because they were smoking too much and then they got cancer or something. And now someone is asking you to play a role in a smoker's commercial. I think smoking commercials are forbidden, at least in Germany. That's what I'm just... So that's a very stupid example, but I'm just trying to make a point somehow. And you will think like, no, I can't play in this commercial because I'm strictly against everything that this commercial portrays. Or someone asks you to be an actor in a movie, like not in a big Hollywood movie, but in some kind of TV show that you, as a person, you would never sit in front of a TV and watch something like that. And that's why you're having a moral issue when someone is offering you to play part in that show and receive money for it, maybe even a lot of money, like something like that. Even if it's just a small amount of money, it's an extra offer. And I feel like you think you don't want to take it. It just feels wrong, but for some reason, and I can't explain to you why that is, so maybe you will then have to go through this experience. It's just part of your life to have this experience, and as far as I can see, even if there's the death card at the bottom of the deck, but I don't take it literal here in this reading. So even though it will not kill you to do that. And you will mature inwardly, and you will, I can't tell you in details why and how, but something in this experience that you will be going through by saying yes to this will change you and will make you really a proper adult, a wise person. And whether you're a man or a woman, it will somehow increase something within your feminine aspect. It will make you very strong, emotionally, physically, mentally, quite like someone, just mature, who's not easily getting angry or provoked or bothered, even if people call you names. You know, some people, they still stay very stable inwardly, no matter what others say to them or think of them. And I think that somehow this job will make you become like this. If you're having sometimes some struggles with insecurity, or when you feel worthless, when you get quickly angry, impatient, or when you feel hurt very quickly when someone criticizes you, or, you know, I feel as if this experience will help you to get over that and to mature and to become very strong. inside. With this death card, it could probably just mean that that there's a death to this whole self-doubt and doubting this whole offer, doubting the situation. Then we have the sword and the sun. And the sword in my deck, I drew it, inspired or painted it like the Excalibur sword. And only one person can pull this sword out, so it is tailored only for one person. It is a symbol for destiny and individuality, and that just confirms what I was saying already earlier in the reading, that this task, this offer, is a part of your destiny, even if it feels very odd and very off to you and like not suitable at all. But the sun will shine, there will be light, there will be relief. And usually I don't grab too many cards from the bottom of the deck, but I don't know, I just feel pulled to the Mermaid card. In my deck it represents something about sexuality, healing, also romantic relationships. Also, in this case, I will not explain this entire meaning of the card to you. I just will talk about how it relates to the rest of your reading. And I feel as if it just confirms the whole topic regarding self-worth, especially probably regarding how you look. Maybe you thought something about you didn't look good. Maybe you thought like your nose is ugly or you're too short or something like that. There will be a healing as well regarding that. That's what I'm seeing. And below that we have a lot of positive cards. I actually see a lot of fun, maturing, new life experiences. But in the beginning it will feel unpleasant and it will trigger something negative within you. And I think when you are in this terrible phase of doubting, you will listen to the bright voice that is telling you to say yes, even if this voice is much, much smaller and quieter than the loud, dark voice that's telling you like, no, don't do that. Okay, so please, if it's something dangerous or something that is truly immoral, very immoral, don't listen to me. Please, please, please don't take me too literal. If there's something terrible that's being offered to you, it's just, something that feels personally off, that is not criminal, illegal, or generally perceived by everyone in the world as a bad thing. It's just for you, a personal issue that you are having with this offer. Okay, so I leave it here. Thank you for watching.